their ex changed their status to single.
Good morning. It's the day. Today's the Hot Air Balloon Festival, the very first day, the opening day. It is 4 a.m. I'm on my way to the venue. Last night there was some concern that it might be super windy this morning, but there's no wind right now. So hopefully it stays like that. Lots of traffic, which was to be expected. Everybody on the internet said, get there early. Oh boy, long lines already. The Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta is a 9-day-long celebration and display of the sport of hot air ballooning. It is the most photographed event in the world and has about 600 balloons in participation each year. Although if the space were larger, there would be more. Some days even have themes, such as the Special Shapes Rodeo, a day dedicated to some very unique hot air balloons. The event is held rain or shine, but ascension is completely weather dependent. A hot air balloon flight must take place under perfect conditions and is essentially controlled by the wind speed and direction. I have a story for you. See if I can find some coffee really quick. I have a few minutes to kill before stuff starts. See if I can find a pin.
Live from the Main Street stage, just a reminder that when the most famous freeway in the country runs through your town, you get serious.
So many good options. Isn't it cute? Got my pin. So I just spent like 30 minutes waiting in line for the bathroom. Something needs to be addressed there between the girls and the boys' bathrooms, but the woman behind me was watching the festival on the live stream, and they were saying that there's not going to be a mass ascension anymore because it's too windy. I really hope that's not true, but we'll see. So they call this a static display when they don't launch any of the balloons. Still pretty cool. So most of the balloons have been up for about an hour. It's 8 o'clock now. They're starting to take them down. So one cool hour of taking photos and seeing all the pretty balloons. Now it's over. As of 2025, general admission was $15 per person per session, as each day consists of a morning session and weekends also have evening sessions. The morning sessions start off with a drone light show more than an hour before the sun even comes up. Weather permitting, they then launch a few balloons to test the conditions and find landing sites, which is called the Dawn Patrol. The morning glow begins just before sunrise, and all of the balloons on the ground are prepared and left on display as they light up from the fire that keeps them inflated by the operators of each balloon. If the Dawn Patrol concluded that conditions are safe and ideal, Around sunrise, all the balloons simultaneously go up into the air in an epic mass ascension. Evening sessions consist of a skydiving show, followed by the balloon glow, then a drone show, and finally fireworks. In addition to these events, both the morning and evening sessions have other activities such as car shows, pin trading, chainsaw carving, and live music. The schedule for each day is posted on their website. There's also a massive selection of food and drinks available for purchase hours before sunrise every morning of the event. If you ever plan on attending, I would recommend planning to go on multiple days in the event that the mass ascension doesn't occur on the first day. There's a lot to do around Albuquerque, and the city of Santa Fe is only about an hour away, as well as several national monuments and other notable landmarks, historic places, and museums. So none of the balloons went up today because the wind, as you can tell, it's a little windy. But in order for hot air balloons to fly, the conditions literally have to be perfect because there's no like steering mechanism, and they're kind of just big things of air, so they go wherever the wind takes them. Anyways, kind of a bummer, I suppose. For me, not so much. I see it as a reason to come back, which is never a bad thing. I do feel bad for people who can't come back. Like, maybe this was their one chance. Hopefully this isn't my one chance. I do hope that I get to return to see the mass ascension at some point. I don't know if I'll do it this weekend or not, but lucky for me, I didn't have to pay basically anything to be here today. I parked kind of far away and walked. And when I was waiting in line to purchase my ticket, there was this woman who was like, "Oh, I bought an extra one online." And the guy next to me took it with his like family group. And then the family group was like ahead in line, and they bought the correct number of tickets. So this woman's ticket, now held by this guy, he didn't need it either, so I ended up with it. So I didn't really have to pay anything to be here except for the coffee that I bought and the donuts. So can't complain. This is already one of my favorite pins. Now I gotta find a good home for it up here. That's pretty cool. And west we go. It is very windy today. My car is being blown all over the road. Look how windy it is. I got a hotel tonight. I'm exhausted. Since I've been up since like 3 a.m. I'm so tired.